Hello, my beautiful people. Sorry I'm sweating right now. I do apologize for my appearance. I'm actually in my car using it as a sweat box to clean out my pores and keep my skin elastic, But it do one of the things that I could definitely um speak up on is that this process has definitely, have gotten me staying looking rejuvenated, looking younger, So, if I asked you guys to guess my age, most of you guys would get it incorrectly. I don't look my age, which is a blessing. Um, but yeah, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing inside the sweatbox. But one of the things that I really wanted to express was, and throughout, and this comes from trials and tribulations, eras. One of the main important things is communication. Like, we really overlook communication, like, significantly. And the thing is, sometimes we overlook it on a minute scale, but that minute aspect of it is actually, you know, extremely large. It's a really large percentage. So, by saying all of that, is communication. Sometimes we might think what we think is nothing of value, but to the person or the people that's receiving it, it's everything, you know? So we have to always make sure that what we are communicating is being communicated in a form that is welcoming, and it's not going to hurt or offend the receiver or the listener, you know? We have to think, I speak about unconditional love a lot, but not truly realizing that that also falls into the unconditional love category. And that will also, it would also help us stay, like, it would definitely help us stay away from hurting people for basically for no reason whatsoever. And it's more that people like myself, because I've had this error done to me, and also I've done it to others. But it was more that was it was something that was done more out of ignorance. You get what I'm saying? And lack of understanding on a more in-depth level, you know? So communication is something very important that we have to take into great consideration, when we're dealing with other people, even with ourselves. The way we speak to ourselves is very important as well. But mainly, you know, when we are communicating with other people, we want to make sure, either if it's in the professional atmosphere, or if it's in the local atmosphere, or even if it's in the familial or the family atmosphere, the friendship atmosphere, we need to take that into great consideration on how we speak to people, because what we may think what we may think is nothing of significance, but the person that's receiving the message, it means a lot to them. And we have to have that unconditional love to even consider the other person that's receiving that message. Yeah, so I wanted to share that, because my lack of understanding has caused me to hurt, a lot of people close to me, very close to me. And now that, you know, I'm gonna be real. One, I do thank American Intercontinental University, due to the lessons that I've been learning. And it's crazy how those lessons, I'm studying for um, my bachelor's degree, my bachelor administration degree, specializing in entrepreneurship. So it's crazy how all of my core curriculum classes, my general education classes, even the electives, how they are all catered to exactly what I'm going through right now. That's that part right there. That's why I say when God have a plan for you, no matter what, it's going to that plan, as long as it's in alignment with what God has for you, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3. You're not going to skip a beat. You can't skip a part of it. There's no cheating. Literally, you can't rush through it. You have to take your time to do every last bit of it, because you need to understand this concept very well. So I needed to understand this concept very well, and I noticed something throughout those um throughout the courses and throughout the work, like the homeworks and stuff like that. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about the errors that I've done, that I've committed due to my lack of understanding the true depths of this entire process, you know, especially based on communication. There's no lie about that. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Communication, you might think that it's nothing for you, but the person that's receiving it, it means everything to them. So imagine if you're doing business, and a customer came into your store, and you had the item on sale for, let's say $19.99, but it was something that was originally on sale for $29. It was originally going for $39.99, but you have it on sale for $19.99. Now the person takes that item to the cash register, and when the clerk scans it, it's still reading $39.99, and the rep is fighting tooth and nail to collect $39.99 from the customer, but the customer is saying, "Hey, but you have it here as $19.99," and refusing to honor that is removing the credibility from the franchise, based on the nonverbal communication that they have put in place. So the only way to make things right is to honor what is facts, and stay away from anything that is opposite from that. That way you keep the loyalty of your customer, you keep the loyalty of the integrity of the franchise, and everybody's happy. And you know that if anything, that customer is going to keep coming back to back to back, because they know that they're not only going to get a good deal from you, they're actually getting a great service from you as well, because of your clear communication. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully that example, identified or explained what I'm hoping that it does. However, if it doesn't, you guys kind of, I hope you get the point on the other aspect. But I really wanted to go over the communication aspect, why it's important. All right, later, guys.